Hello. Today I'm back in the kitchen and it is a very quick recipe for making green tomato chutney. So all those lovely red tomatoes we made tomato soup with, and now at the end of the season I've got some green tomatoes that we're just never going to go red. So I've got some of them here and I've got some more that I've already chopped, and it's very easy. So here we are, all ready to make our green tomato chutney. And the thing that takes the longest with this is chopping everything first. So I've chopped it all, and you need to chop things quite small. So I'll give you the amount, and I'll also write this on the YouTube description so that you've got it as well. So you need 2 kilograms of green tomatoes, that's 4.5 pounds. You need 500 grams or a pound of apples. These are windfalls that I found up the road this morning, so I'm quite pleased, a bit of free food there. 500 grams of onions, that's a pound of onions, again chopped small. 250 grams of raisins, or 9 ounces of raisins. 25 grams of salt, 1 ounce of salt. And 500 grams of sugar, that's a pound of sugar. And then spices, and 600 mils of vinegar, don't forget the vinegar. That's a pint of vinegar. And then spices of your choice. So I'm going to use some ginger, and I've got some really nice hot chilli that my friend Kate made for me. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in as well. But you could put ginger, pepper, chillies, whatever you like to give it a bit of zing and flavour. Hey, so here I am. I've got my big pan, which is great for making things like chutneys and things, so plenty of room. And I'm going to just add all the ingredients into the pan, heat it up gently, stir it and get it so it's simmering, and you just wait until it's gone to a sort of pulpy consistency, so it won't take that long, and then you put it in your jars. The apples, onions, sultanas, salt, sugar and vinegar. Finally, some spices. So I'm putting a bit of ginger in mine, and I'm going to be quite liberal with it because you want it to be a little bit tangy and tasty. So some ginger. So when I say liberal, I've probably put about 2 full teaspoons in there. Whether that's liberal enough, I'm not sure. We'll only know when we actually come to eat it, which will be in a few months' time probably. My friend Kate made this chilli, so it's very hot. I know that. It's like a sort of chilli jam, I think she called it. I love it. I absolutely love it. But it is hot. But I'm going to put in 2 spoons of that. Hope I don't come to regret that. I'm going to lick it. And it always gets me. I can't resist licking it, but it's very hot. It is, but it's good. Okay, so I'm going to mix all that up now. Heat it up. Get to pulpy consistency, and then we'll put it in the jars. Giving that a really good stir. It's ready now. It's got the right consistency. It took about half an hour, okay, just to give you some idea. And I should say at this point, it's important to sterilise your jars. So I've got several jars that are ones that I've collected from jams and things that we've used in the past, and olives and things like that. So what I've done is I've got the jars and the lids, and I actually boiled the lids in a pan of water for over 10 minutes, and the jars I actually stood upright in the oven, a reasonably hot oven, and for again over 10 minutes, so they've been sterilised. So it's important to keep everything as clean as possible, but it needn't be that complicated. So that's what I've done, so I thought I should tell you that. I did actually sterilise the spoon as well. I thought I'd be extra careful. So now all you do is, whilst your jars are still hot, just spoon the mixture into each jar. It's nice if you've got these sort of quite wide top jars, it makes it a lot easier. Make sure I get a bit of juice in there as well. I'll just do each one like that. So hopefully you can see, just quite near the top. I'm going to trying to guess which lid now, that's the other thing, it's a bit tricky with the lids. I think that's the lid for that one. So, because I've got all this mixture of jars, screw the lid on tight like that. Some people turn it upside down as well, just to get a better seal. I don't tend to do that, I don't know why, I've never done that. and it seems to work okay. Because everything's nice and hot, it sort of, as it cools down, it contracts and seals on really well. So that always works for me. So I'll just continue to do all the jars. It's really quite easy, just chopping things up, heating it up, sterilise your jars, put everything in the jars and seal them. I think they make nice presents because this chutney improves if you leave it for several months. Then that should keep. If it's not been opened, it'll keep for years on your shelf. It doesn't have to be in a fridge. Okay, they do say once it's open to store it in a fridge, but actually it's fine for several days. So we put it all in the jars now, and when you've done that, these are still a little bit warm, but I just wanted to show you. So cut little circles of material, different kinds, whatever you want to do. Put it on top, little rubber band round, label. I haven't written anything on that one yet, but put a label on, and that makes a lovely gift for somebody. From that mixture that I did, so I had half the quantities that I've told you. So if you do it, you'll have twice as much as I've got here. I've got 7 jars, slightly different sizes, but sort of 7 pretty average jars out of that. So you would have about 14 probably. So worth doing, I think. Hope you have a go sometime. Certainly if you've got some leftover green tomatoes, there's not much else you can do with them. And if you like this video, there's a couple more here. Hit the like button, subscribe if you'd like to receive more, and ring the bell if you'd like to be notified of when I make new videos, which is twice a week at the moment, usually on a Wednesday and a Friday. Lots of love. Bye.